welcome back to my channel. Son Junhyung of Gost9 is out with Crush. I'm so incredibly excited to see what this is all about. Before we get started, don't forget if you want this song or any of your favorites to end up on our Fandom Favorite Top 30 chart, check that out in the description box down below. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Ooh. Ooh.
Last train, almost missed it. Feeling hollow, rips my arm.
Got a little Michael Jackson inspiration, huh?
Last phrase slowly spaced out, and I kinda like that knowing where it leads. Rain just falling in the window.
Ooh, funky guitar coming in.
Every step I take. It's slow motion, feel you so real, so real.
Ooh, nice. Oh, the bass, okay. Ooh, nice.
Your lipstick on the bottle rim, paint stain on my favorite tag. Yeah. Toxic splash in the red. You just stare in the puddle spread. Yes, you did, babe. In slow motion, feel you so real, so real. You're my midnight.
Ooh, nice little pause.
Posters fade and rush like vanilla perfume in a still. Hey, hey, spilling coffee, spilling tongue, crooked halo through the night. With a little glaze, don't play fair. In your eyes, the city's breathing underneath the feet. You said if we jump, could we land somewhere we always dream?
Ooh, that slide.
I just want you closer. If this is just a daydream, dream I won't wake up from my crazy. You're my midnight star.
Ooh, nice.
Posters fade and rush like vanilla perfume in a still. Hey, 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 now. Spilling coffee, spilling tongue, crooked halo through the night. Give a little glaze, don't play fair. I'm down the echo of your side.
Ooh. Guys, those vocals, are you kidding me? It was nice to hear him solo. You know, you're used to hearing him in a group. It's very, very nice to like hear someone in their first solo song. I'm obsessed. This was so good. And I did look in the description box just to see if he had a hand in creating this song, and he did, and so that makes it even better. From the very beginning, the breathing just like captivated you almost immediately. I love the little Michael Jackson kind of feeling to it, definitely inspired from him. And I love, we have this like big hits coming in, and the funky guitar like in the second half of the verse was so incredibly nice. And I love how he had so many like little tricks and slides throughout this entire song vocally that just were so incredibly fun to listen to. I definitely want to go back in this song and definitely like just kind of capture all of those little moments, because there were so many of them and it made him sound so incredibly good. Like what a vocalist, come on. One of the lyrics that I noticed was, every little glance says don't play fair. And this is totally about a crush, you know? I really love that he wrote about this, because it's like, you know, him having a crush, that kind of thing. And every glance you give me says like don't play fair. Like you know when you have a crush and they just look at you and you kind of melt a little. You're like, oh, that's what it felt like to me in that lyric, and I really, really enjoyed that. In verse 2, I loved basically it had a similar feel to what was going on in the in first verse, but it had a little bit of a different like texture to it. There was a little bit different instrumentation and things going on. Again, in that second half, I really like the guitar coming through. Then we have this pause before we go into the chorus again, and I noticed this time there was little parts where it was kind of like an ad-lib on the like a little aside. One of them was "You Got Me Baby," so it was really nice. It really gave it, again, that Michael Jackson kind of feel inspiration from that. And then the bridge, so dramatic, having that piano in there, and I loved that the choreography mirrored that, doing really like beautiful like kind of movements along with that. They were long and elongated through that. We have this kind of like, I don't know what to kind of call it. I was gonna call it a dance break, but I don't feel like it was a dance break. It more was like a transitional period between the bridge and the final chorus, which I really loved because we got some really beautiful ad-libs. I loved he added a couple of high notes in there and beautiful, like I said, ad-libs. It was so incredibly good before going into that kind of final chorus. And I also loved the play in the MV on the kind of black and white feel with the red glove versus, you know, being in the night. I thought that was really cool as well. Overall, really, really funky, really, really fun song. I enjoyed it so much. So I can't wait to see what he does next, because this was a really, really fun song for him. And like I said, just such a funky style. I really, really enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you want this song to end up on our Fandom Favorites Top 30 chart, check that out in the description box down below. Voting ends tonight, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.